Hello YouTubers, you're watching Just Do It Yourself channel. Today we have 2016 Nissan Juke and we will replace rear shock or shocks on both sides. So this shock is leaking or wet, so let's get to it. Right, we'll start with wheel removal 21mm socket using 1/2-inch impact. All parts and tools in the description to the video. Please check those out, that will help channel to grow. The vehicle is on jack stands, obviously. Right, so next we will remove lower mount bolt 18mm. A little bit more power. Actually, quite a bit of more power. It's quite tight. So the suspension is now bouncing, so it's a good idea to have the jack stand under the main beam, because the spring, even under the spring, would probably be a better idea, so it's not pushing down. And this bolt is pretty much gone. We'll see if we have new one around. So now we are inside the trunk. There is this little cover that we pull off, and we have a cap, rubber cap, which is nice. Just like this. And then there's a little nut. Okay, so we will get 14mm or 9/16. We'll try to get this little nut off. At the top of this rod there is a little something like a square space where you can hold the rod if it is spinning. This one is still in place, allowing us to remove that nut. This is such a tight spot. Now it started to spin together with the rod. So we will get another person to hold the shock from underneath, or you can strap it or put a bungee cord zip tie so it doesn't spin. So it might be a good idea to actually remove this nut before you remove the one on the suspension, so that will hold it in place. So now we will pull this plate washer. And there is rubber damper, and another washer is just welded. Alright, so here's the new shock and here's the old one. As you can see, we still need to transfer this dust cover, which is not really transferable from the shock. Originally it should be. This one seems to be welded, and I haven't ordered the new one. So I'll try to get just this cut off, see if there is a way we can transfer it. If not, we'll need to order the new one. Okay, so the old one got cut off, got this transferred, and then we have this dust cover. So the way it cut off is like this, so it still fits not too bad. So we will go ahead and we'll install it, see if this works. Okay, so this is the way it will be assembled before it goes into the vehicle. So plate washer, rubber bushing, and metal insert. So we'll get this in. We'll make sure that this is lined up. Then we put the bushing. So now you can see this bushing sticking out. Not the bushing, but the rubber metal piece. So then we install the washer and install the lock nut. Where's they made this access window just a tiny bit bigger. So now it started to spin, so we will grab either small wrench or vice grips and we'll hold it. So we'll grab vice grips to hold it. Then get it tight. And you want to make sure that those rubber bushings got squeezed quite well. I think that should do it. So you see that rubber bushing is quite squeezed. So next we will get this cap in place. It has to go all the way on that bottom saddle. I think it's good now. We'll get this cover back on. Alright, so getting this bolt in and getting the strut aligned was a little bit of nightmare, primarily because we removed two struts and the suspension dropped significantly, so it was really difficult to get suspension back compressed. So I have spring compressors on both sides. So my advice to you, don't remove two struts at the same time, do it one at a time. That will save you some headache. So now we will get this bolt tight and torqued. So first we will get it snug. Now we will torque it to 90 foot-pounds. We will need to remove the compressor of the spring. But other than that, that should be it for replacement. So quickly, lesson learned: no, don't remove two struts at the same time. Do one at a time. Have your wheel knuckle supported because the spring will push it down. So you want to make sure that there is support under the axle or under the frame is not as efficient. And when you order the parts, please make sure that the dust shield is transferable from the old one, because if not, you might need to order the new one. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe, and as always, just do it yourself.